Welcome to another episode 21 of But There's More. Sorry for the delay. I know I had that going a lot longer than expected, but I do appreciate you all for joining me today. Today we have an exciting episode ahead of us. Thank you once again. Irish, I see Irish is here, so I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate you being here with me today because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here, so I really appreciate that. Anyone else who's in the chat, please hop in, let your boy know you're here. Let me know that you're here. I really appreciate you. So, I'm gonna wait a second, let's get settled for a second, then we'll get started, man. We'll get started. We will get started. Happy that everyone's doing well today. Happy that. What's up? H&T. How you doing, John? How you doing? Hopefully this weekend has been treating you well. Hopefully today has been treating you well. Again, thank you all for joining me on another episode. We're going to jump straight into it, guys. I know we didn't get to talk about this last time, but what I want to talk about just briefly here, we don't have to spend a lot of time here, but I just want to touch on briefly the Harley, the new Prime 1 Harley. I'm going to share my screen here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But the Prime 1 Harley is now up for PO, and I couldn't have been more excited. Let me pop into this bad girl because I haven't really looked at it. I have looked at it, but I haven't really came to this Prime 1 page and really dissected what we're getting here. I've seen a few videos online. A few people have posted videos about this piece, but I kind of want to get into it with you guys here on the live stream in real time and kind of get your thoughts. And I'll kind of give you my thoughts about how I feel about it. And we'll kind of jump into it. But all right, let's do it. So this is the Harley Arkham City. And I'm going to go ahead and give a disclaimer. I know y'all might be mad at me for this. I know you might be mad at me for this, but I'm just going to say it. I'm going to be honest and I'm going to be truthful in this. And I think, personally, this is the best Harley on the market. That's my hot take. That's my personal opinion. And I know that may upset you. And if it does, I'm sorry. But in my personal opinion, this is my favorite. This is the best Harley I've seen to date. If I were a Batman statue collector, this would be a no-brainer. I think that I'm going to end up doing a video on this. I'm not sure. John says he's really starting to like this Harley Quinn. John, listen, man. From the second I saw it, like literally, I think it was probably 3 months ago when they first did the showcase, the Prime 1 Next Level showcase. When they showed us that Harley Quinn, it was automatic. It was instant. It was like, and I know this is corny and like very cliche, but she like kind of like, oh my gosh, like kind of like, I kind of gasped a little bit like, wow, that's crazy. But yes, phenomenal piece. And it looks like here, I think this is something new that we didn't know before. We get a bonus version with her with the, I forget what you call this head sculpt with the things. I forget what you call it, but this bonus head, the more traditional Harley sculpt here. Iris says, like the pose, but I'm going with the comic version Prime 1 is doing. Which one is the comic version? So I'm not sure. We can look at that in a second, Irish. But I think that this one is I think this is the best one for me. John says, would that be classified as a throne piece? Ooh, that's a good question, John. That's a good question. Is it a throne piece? I don't know if it's a throne piece, but I will say this, John. if I were building a, if I was a Batman statue collector and I was building a Batman collection and I had to have one of every character, right? One Batman, one Harley, one Joker, one Mr. Freeze, one blah, 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 go on and so forth, so on and so forth. The Harley I would choose would be this Harley. That's what I'll say. I won't say if it's classified as a throne, but that's what I'll say. For me personally, this is the best Harley on the market. Oh, on the ramp with the skates. I think that is that the. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Let me search for this. I think that's the one. We'll jump back to this just in a second. Is this the one you're talking about right here? I think it's this one, right? Is this the one? Does she have on skates on this one? Yes, this is the one I'm talking about. And I thought this was I was mistaken then. I thought this was the Suicide Squad one. But this, when I said Suicide Squad earlier, this is the one I was talking about. So this one and the one we're just looking at, these are the top two for me. Yeah, so we were talking about the same one. This one and the other one we were just looking at. We'll go back to that one in a second, but I think this is very good. This is the head sculpt I would pose it with, this one. Even though I do like this one, I feel like it's kind of too left for me, but I do like it though. I do really like that head sculpt. See, I just like that one a little bit better, but I love the wink and I love the face here. But I love that one just a little bit better. I feel like, I don't know, it's just more of a Harley vibe for me personally. I like it a little bit more. Love this Harley. This Harley is really, really good. Okay, I didn't notice that the LED, there's lights in the Joker at the bottom. This is a dope piece, man. Love how she has on skates. Love how she's on a ramp. Love how there's like a Joker monument statue next to her. Love how she has a gun here. Love her body sculpt. Yeah, I really like this. Love the dynamite. It's so Harley Quinn. I don't know how to explain it. John says he liked the two-colored hair better. Yeah, you know, I like it too. I like that too. I don't know. I just like the blonde with the blue and red. I feel like they should have made it a little bit deeper, a deeper blue and a deeper red. But I like both of them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not used to seeing like this green here. I think that's what it is. But I do really like this though. Yeah, both are winners for sure. I agree. It's, you know, I really enjoy when you get a statue and it has two head sculpts and the two head sculpts are good and it's kind of like hard to choose. Like, dang, I can really display it with this one. Sure, I can even do this one. Like, I like this one too. Like, you can go back and forth. Like, I really like that. I think it makes you feel like you're getting your money's worth whenever you know what I'm saying? Whenever you really like both head sculpts, or even when they have the arm switch outs, if you like both of the arm switch out options, you know, all that type of stuff is, I really like when you like the full package. You know what I mean? It makes me, for me personally, it makes me feel good, even better about the purchase. Cause it's like, I like everything about it. You know what I mean? But let's hop back over to the other Harley, the new Harley, the DX. One-third scale. Won't be here until 2022. Let's jump into some of these pictures, man. Let's jump into some of these pictures. Harley looks freaking phenomenal, man. She looks good. Look at these. You get three head sculpts here. See, I like all three of them. I think this is probably my least favorite, this one right here. But I like this one and I like this one. I would probably I would probably go between the two of these. I'll probably switch these out every now and then. Really, really cool pieces here, man. And they give you these stands to put them on as well. I think that's really cool. I'm loving this trend of it seems like, and this is just me observing, it seems like now More often than not, they're now starting to put, if you have multiple head swap outs, they're giving you the bases to go with them so you can display them next to the statue, and they don't have to, you don't have to put them back in the box or whatever the case may be. And these head sculpt bases are smaller. They don't take up a lot of space. They don't have to be extravagant and super, super cool. They don't have to be, in my personal opinion. But say something like this, I really, really enjoy this. Irish says the sitting Harley, her hand imprint sculpt is mind blowing to me. We'll go back and look at that. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. It is. That's a great detail, Irish. I didn't even realize that. Her hand is definitely imprinted, like pressed down into the chair, which is really cool. And then if you look here, I just noticed this. She has a tattoo here, and then up here you can see her thong coming up. I think that's really cool too. Like look at all this. Like look at the texture. This looks like real leather. Like the texture here, this is, man, they knocked this one out of the park, man. They really did. There's a battering in the back of the chair. Look at that tattoo. This is a dope piece. This is dope. It's a lot of pictures too. How many pictures we got? 76 pictures. Jeez Louise. I don't know if we'll get through all of these, but get into some props. They have the bat here, the Jack in the Box, cigarette ashtray here, the mallet. You got whiskey, Jack Daniels is one of my favorites. You have that poured out, bullets, bullet cases. Like, look at this. Look at the back of it. Man, this is crazy. This is really cool. Well, I guess we'll finish the pictures. But yeah, this base is really cool. Love the checkered floor. I love the round base. It looks like the only. We'll get into what I don't like about this in just a second. Love the die here with the Harley Quinn with the heart. That's really cool with the rose. Look at that. It's really cool, man. John says regular looks the best in the gesture head. Yeah, Gary, if you order from Prime One, yes, gesture. I can't say that. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what it was called. So yeah, you get it if you order from Prime One. So that's 4 head sculpts. You get 4 head sculpts, man. Now, getting into what I don't like about this piece is going to be the price. The price is pretty high. If you see this number here, it's pretty high. That's a big number there. So I think Prime One has and I mean, for what it's worth, I do think it's worth that, but I don't know. I feel like I just would have liked the price to come down just a little bit, like $100 or $200 or so. But I do think it's really nice, and I do think I really enjoy this piece. And if I was on the market for Harley Quinn, I would probably get this piece, a 1/3 scale Harley Quinn. I would get this piece, and I probably wouldn't even complain about the price, because it's just that good. I love it that much. Anyone getting this? Ooh, John, you just killed me with that one. I forgot about shipping. Yeah, because if I do shipping, let me see. So, let's see, that's how much it costs. plus how much I think shipping would be. Let's see if y'all can. That's what we're looking at for. You can't see it. There we go. That's what we're looking at for the price of that. That's pretty steep, man. I don't know, man. It's pretty steep. I don't know. Because you just killed me with that one, John. John says, thinking about it, order XM Captain America. Oh, you ordered the Captain America. Wait, it went up for PO? I thought it was, I didn't know it went up yet. Actually, I take that back. I did know that. Let me see. Hold on one second. Because I was about to go here anyway. This one, right? Because I was about to go to XM's website. That's a great transition, by the way, John, because I was about to come here anyway. So you ordered the XM Studios cap. Congrats on that, first of all. That's really cool. Really excited for you. Irish says add an extra 3 of their shipping prices stay the same. Yeah, man. That sucks, man. Shipping prices are crazy. So this is where you got it from, John. This website here. Yeah, same store. Yep. That's really cool though, man. I'm really excited for you for that. I love how they kind of took a spin here, and it was a little something different where he has caps, not caps, but Thor's hammer in his hand. I thought that was pretty cool. So my next topic I want to get into, which is why I wanted to come here to the XM Studios website, is would y'all be on the market for a 1/4 scale Aquaman on Seahorse? Again, this is the original was 1/6 scale, right? If it'll click, if it'll go to it. My question is, would you all be on the market for a 1/4 scale version of this? You know what I mean? Would you be on the market for a 1/4 scale version of this statue? And I would probably do it with that face sculpt right there. That would be me right there. Now, the reason why I say this is because XM Studios put out that question of would people be willing to get a 1/4 scale version of this? Reason being, I don't know why. We'll get to that in a second. But reason being is because apparently there was an issue with Namor. So I guess there was going to be a Namor statue. They had an issue with the Namor with the license, with what he was doing. I guess in the scope they didn't like it. So XM kind of posed this question of, would you like this in 1/4 scale instead? And my question, I replied with all caps, YESSSSSSSSSSS. Like, yes, for sure, 100% without a doubt. If this was in 1/4 scale, this is an automatic green light for me, because personally, this is the one I wanted. This is what I wanted, but it was 1/6 scale, so I didn't get it. But this is it, man. There was people in the comments asking. They were saying, oh, would you, you know, would you, can you change the seahorse to be a shark or something? And I was like, nah, man, the seahorse is what does it. Like, that's what makes this statue is the seahorse. Like, the seahorse looks crazy. Like, it looks hard. Like, this looks dope. This is really, really cool. I don't know why we would change this to a shark. And if they were to change it to a shark, it would take them longer to push it out, because all they have to do is make this 1/4 scale, just basically scale it up, make the parts bigger, and push it out. That'll be a lot quicker because the work is done. It's been done. They already sold the 1/6 scale version. They just make each part a little bit bigger to get the scaling right from 1/4 scale. They push it out, and we can get it a lot faster than we could probably get them resculpting a shark, and then it has to go through approvals and tweaks, and they may have to redo the licensing, and there's a lot that happens there. 1/6 scale, they just make it bigger, push it back out. I give them my money, and then I receive the statue. But yeah, 100%. So it looks like we're all in consensus here that this is this right here is 100% a green light for a 1/4 scale version of this. John says riding a shark would look awkward. Me too. I thought the same thing, because who rides a shark? I've never really seen that. So I didn't think riding a shark. And if I'm thinking, if you're riding a shark, if I'm thinking riding a shark, right? In my brain, if I were tasked with sculpting Aquaman riding a shark, the way I would sculpt him is, I would sculpt him, if I could, depending on how big the sharks are, I'll probably do 2 sharks and his legs on each shark, right, like standing up, riding the sharks. Or if it's just one, him standing up, like kind of like in a, like if he's like kind of like how he is now, but just standing straight up on the back of the shark like this, you know what I mean? Versus, I just think this looks more natural, and it looks more majestic, looks more, I don't know, I feel like the shark's colors are, it's like a light blue, it's very bland. You throw some white in there and it's really done. But look at this seahorse, like it has armor, like the top of his fins are purple, like he looks majestic, like he looks really cool, like it really pops, you know what I mean? John says maybe an orca whale, not a shark. Yeah, I'm just not feeling the shark vibe. I hope they don't do the shark thing. I hope they stay with the seahorse, because this is what does it for me, 100%. But yeah, all right. So it looks like we're all on board with the Aquaman Rebirth 1/4 scale statue. All right. Okay, so there was a showcase yesterday for XM, and we'll get into the Prime 1 showcase here. We'll get into the Prime 1 showcase later. But I want to talk about the XM showcase here just for a second. And if y'all please just bear with me, I am going to pull up what we saw from, what we saw from the Prime 1 piece. And if you give me 1 second, I'll pull it up for you. All right, here we go. So this is the new XM Studios Doomsday, which I think this is okay. I don't think 1/4 scale. I don't think it's the best one ever, but I do like it. And I do think that if you're on the market for Doomsday, this will do it for you. One-fourth scale again. Now this is going to be the star of the show for me, being the Planet Hulk, or the Gladiator Hulk rather. Look at this. This Hulk is really good. I think this is the star of the show for me personally. This is definitely the star of the show. Look at the paint apps here. Man, XM has really outdone themselves with this piece here. Look at the paint apps. This just looks really cool. I wish they gave us more of the monster, but I still really like it. I still like it. Look at the movement in the tassels and the look at his feet. Look at his nails. Look at this. Yeah, I agree. The creature looks exactly the same from the Sideshow Gladiator Hulk piece. And I'm going to assume that that's there because it's probably from the comics, I'm guessing. It's probably what it looked like in the comics. I think that's going to be the common denominator. But you also can display him, as you can see. He has this axe there, but then you can also display him with the shield. And he has another arm switch out, which appears to be a left arm. Another head, another piece for his head. You can display him with the helmet or without, which I think that's pretty the exact same thing with Sideshow. They give you the Gladiator helmet and without, and as you can see here, we got him with the shield, which is that's what that arm piece was that we were looking at earlier. It was him with the shield. And it looks like he's about to put his axe back in there. So it really just depends on how you want to do it. I mean, you can give him the shield, or you can give him the shield, or okay, yeah, or you can give him the axe, you know. Either way, it looks phenomenal in my opinion. I think I like him without the Gladiator helmet, personally. Now, this is for you, John. This is the Captain America. This is our first time really seeing it. We got some Hydra Easter eggs there in the base. It's like he's holding like a Hydra shirt or a Hydra something. In his hand. I think that's pretty cool. And in a second, you'll see that there's a, I don't know what, well, we'll get to that in a second. Here's that reverse flash that just went up for pre-order recently. 1/6 scale. Small. Johnson, maybe it's a flag. Yeah, it might be a Hydra flag. You're right. This is from Magic, if I'm not mistaken. He said reverse flash looks awesome. I agree. While we're looking at Magic, take a peek back there at Angel from X-Men, unpainted. And it looks like we have an option of him with the regular wings, and then his metal wings, it appears, is next to that statue, that red statue. So now we're getting into the Transformers. Excuse me. These Transformers are impressive, man. I tell you. They're not 1/3 scale in a sense. They're not 1/3 scale in the sense of they're not as big as the, or you know, well, I don't know if it's 1/3 scale, but the same size as a 1/3 scale piece, like the Prime One Studios pieces. But Irish says, "Oh man, John, get hyped." Yeah, John, get hyped so we can see, be happy for you getting this piece, because I know you're probably gonna get it. That Reverse Flash. I love how they John says the entire Transformer line is phenomenal. I agree. If you look here, I like how they have like three Transformers in one, like 3 different versions of him, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's 3 different versions of him. Look at that. Oh no, not 3. Yeah, it's definitely not the 3rd version of him. I love the smaller piece here on the base. It's really cool. These XM4. XM has, their entire Transformers line has went under the radar for some reason. I feel like there's not as many people talking about the Transformers line, and I don't know why. I mean, usually when Prime One drops Transformers, that's what people are talking about. But quiet as kept, XM has done a phenomenal job with their Transformers as well. If you look here, we have the Joker Orochi from XM. I think we've seen a good amount of Joker Orochi up to this point. John says Soundwave looks incredible. I agree. I agree. This Batman looks phenomenal as well. Love that rustic, like it looks like it's rusted over, but then you can still see the art. Like this is phenomenal, man. This is really, really phenomenal stuff, man. Really great. I really appreciate what Prime One is doing. And I mean, they've done such a great job. Iris says most of those samurai lines are grails for me. I agree. They're definitely grail pieces. They definitely have potential to be grail. I won't say that every one of them is a grail, and I know you didn't say that. You said most of them, which I agree. Like the Shogu, the Shogun, the Joker Orochi is definitely going to be a grail piece. What else is in that line? I think there's the Poison Ivy. I think that may be a grail piece as well, depending on who you are. There's a lot of, there's the Penguin that's coming out. I think that might be really good as well. I think there's a lot of those pieces in that line that they do really well. They have done really well. Excuse me, guys. I don't know why I'm so tired. John says, does the back signal light up? I don't think so. Oh, yes, it does. Yes, on the Shogo. I don't know which one that is. But yes, it does. There's 2 light up versions. There's like one with like a warm light, which is like more of a like orange looking one. Then there's one you can switch to. There's like a LED type light. So yes, it does. It does. And by the way, it has a built-in swivel, a built-in turntable. So basically, the light, like, from the light down, or I'm sorry, from the light up, you can swivel it and go around in a circle and rotate it however you want, which I think that's pretty cool. What they should have did is just put a motor in it to where it can spin by itself. That would have been really cool. I think the next thing on the list we had was the XM Captain America, but I think we've kind of already talked about it. We talked about it briefly here there in the video, so I'm gonna skip over that. I just wanted to highlight that. And John's kind of already said that John has already secured the merchandise on that one. So John is Iris says, did you see the pic of the Dawnbreaker in the Prime One showroom that was leaning? Wondering worries you since it wasn't on display very long. I did not see that. I'm going to search for that now. No, I didn't see that. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. But if that's the case, then yes, it definitely worries me. Because it shouldn't have been, because it's only been 3 months. And that's not a long time for a statue to be, displayed. And we're saying that it's already leaning after 3 months. Yeah, that's a problem. And hopefully what Prime One has done is highlighted that, and they've taken it back to to the sculptors and everyone involved, and try to do something about it. Iris is in the Prime One Studio Collectors exclusive group on Facebook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the group and see if I can because I didn't see that. When was it posted, Irish? Was it recently? Like a day or two or a week ago? Or because I look at these groups not every day, but like as they post stuff, I look and I check in, and I just didn't see that. Or maybe I did and I saw it was a picture of the Dawnbreaker and I just didn't read the post. Maybe that's what it is. So I'm just doing a quick look, guys, trying to see if I can find that post and save it for later, so that I can, take a look at it, or even grab the picture, put it on the. Oh, it was posted today. Okay, so I'm down way. I'm back in November now. Hold on, let me see. So let's see. Okay, guys, bear with me here. All right, here we go. So I have some pictures of the Grim Knight. So I'm trying to see if I can see a picture of the Dawnbreaker in these Grim Knight pictures, which I don't think I can, because it looks like Dawnbreaker's on literally the opposite side of the table. Screw it, I can't find it. I don't want to hold us up here. I'll search later. Okay. Oh yeah, Irish. Irish says I can send it to you on Facebook if you want. Yeah, Irish. Send it to me on Facebook. Jalen Dixon. JALENDIXON. It's you'll see me there. I'm in all the groups. The XM Studios group, the Prime One group, the Sideshow group, the Statue Collectors group, the Statue Collectors Buy and Sell group, the Gem Mint group. I'm in all the groups, man. I'm in all the groups. Oh, one more thing. One question that, and I don't know if you guys saw this as well, but I'm going to click on this Captain America and use Captain America as an example. Now, there was one thing that was brought to my attention. Well, not brought to my attention, but someone posted this in the XM Studios community group, and they said they feel like XM Studios doing a version A and version B of statues now. Like, for example, this version A and version B of the Captain America, where version A you get the regular, which is pretty much like a standard version versus an exclusive, where you get version A, which is this one, then version B maybe a little bit more, you get another head sculpt, something like that. And now it's saying that they're saying that it's I think the person was saying that it's I don't really know how to explain it, but they're devaluing their statues. The XM Studios. Yes, Irish sent it to me on Instagram. Perfect. All right, cool. So basically, they're saying XM Studios is devaluing their statues by making an A and B version, because before there wasn't A and B versions of things, and there weren't A and B versions of things, and now it like makes it less exclusive, which I don't know about that. I don't know. Does A and B, like a exclusive version or a regular versus exclusive version of a statue, make it less valuable? Because essentially what it does is it puts more statues of it out there, like more copies of it. So if the version A has an ES of 400, right? And there's a version B that has an ES of 600. Now there's 1,000 versus 400. Does it? I don't think so. And that's a topic that there was a lot of ruckus, there was a lot of questions, there was a lot of comments about that, and I don't think it devalues the statue. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because here's the thing: whatever makes that statue exclusive, in let's say the version B, that's what makes that one exclusive, right? So, prime example, right? Think about the Rogue maquette from Sideshow, right? Hear me out. There's the regular version, right? Then there's the exclusive version with the old school Rogue head sculpt, right? Now, let's be very clear here. I think most people like the exclusive version more. Reason being is because it sold out a lot faster than the regular. Now, granted, I think the regular one had a little bit more, bigger ES edition size, but everyone went for the exclusive first because that's the one everyone likes. Prime example, it was confirmed that the exclusive head sculpt from Rogue sold on eBay for $1,000 just for the head sculpt itself. That's how exclusive it is, and that's how wanted it is. So do I think that a version B of something from XM Studios devalues a statue? No. I mean, Prime One does it, Sideshow does it. Why can't XM do it? I don't understand that logic. And I don't know where that person was coming from or why they said the way they said that or why they said that. I just don't think that's fair to XM. Because you got to think about it. I mean, if they only have an edition size of 400 for everything, they're going to have to pump out more statues because, I mean, there's no telling how much it costs them to make a statue. And obviously the point is for them to sell as much of it as possible. Granted, you want to sell as much of it as possible, but you also know, for XM at least, I think they want to keep their stuff fairly exclusive. So you don't want to sell too much, but then you don't want to sell not enough. And so where's that sweet spot? I think they're in the sweet spot. I think they're doing just fine. I don't think they're doing too much. I don't think they're selling too many. And I don't think it's too much. I mean, you have to understand at the end of the day, yes, this is art, but XM Studios is a business and they have to stay afloat somehow. And I think Ang Singh from XM, one of the directors over there, he was saying, if we keep doing an ES of 400, like the factories won't want to do business with us because obviously for them, the larger the ES, the more they get to do, which means the more money they get, right? The more you pay them, which is what they like. They don't want to take the deal of the 300 ES Captain America and they only make 300 and that's it. No, they want, especially if they can do business with someone else and they can do, let's say 2,000 of something versus 300 of these Captain Americas. Hey, I'm going to take the 2,000. It's going to be a much bigger paycheck, right? So, there's a lot of business behind it. And they're trying to keep everyone happy. And I appreciate what XM is doing. And I don't think that it's ruining the brand or the value of the statue by there being a larger A version versus B version. Now, that was a little tangent. That was a little sidebar. I just wanted to throw that out there. That was a topic I saw. There was a lot of people commenting on that. There was a lot of ruckus about that. So I just wanted to address it quickly. Now, one thing I want to get to is, so I don't know if you guys heard this. This is freaking huge. I'm sure everyone's heard about this, but from starting in 2021, all of Warner Brothers, all of their movies will be put on HBO Max. So the HBO streaming service, so all their movies, and I'll give you the list of movies. So just for example, Wonder Woman and all those huge movies. Let me show you what all the movies I'm talking about. Look, Gorilla vs. Kong, Mortal Kombat, Tom and Jerry, Space Jam. That's gonna be freaking huge. Judas and the Black Messiah. Let's see, what else? Some other big ones. Conjuring, I think that's gonna be big. Those Who Wish Me Dead. Oh, Suicide Squad. That's gonna be freaking huge. The Matrix 4. That's gonna be freaking huge. Wonder Woman. That's gonna be huge. Dune, I think that's going to be pretty big too. All of these movies are going to be put on HBO Max the same day they come out in theaters. So the same day you can go to the theaters and watch a movie is the same day this will be on HBO Max. And that is freaking huge. I'm excited. I have HBO Max. I will be watching all of these. Well, not all of them. I'll be watching The Matrix 4. I'll be watching Suicide Squad. I'll be watching Wonder Woman. I'll see Mortal Kombat, Tom and Jerry, Space Jam. Let's see what else. I mean, anything else that comes out to be good, I'll probably watch it. But I just wanted to put that out there. So on Christmas Day, Christmas night, my Christmas movie, going to bed. Well, maybe not Christmas Day. I don't know. Maybe I might watch it the next day. But because I don't know what Christmas is gonna look like this year as far as what I'm gonna do. But probably be playing with stuff I get for Christmas. But I will be watching that for sure. Iris says think they are HBO Max one month exclusives. I'll be watching them within the first month. And, I think, what I think is, it took them a while to do two things. Number one, come to grips with what's happening here, because, obviously, let's say, for example, Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman was supposed to come out Q1 or Q2 of this year, I think. It kept getting pushed back, and now it's like the end of the year. And, obviously, movie theaters and people like that, they were waiting for these movies to be able to be released openly in the movie theaters, and, everyone's able to go see the movies and buy the popcorns and, really enjoy the movie. But it looks like it's it doesn't look like anytime soon we'll be getting to that. So it's like, okay, since we know we're not going to get to that, we have to figure out a way to recoup all this money that we paid to make this movie. And I don't know what that looks like for HBO Max and Warner Brothers, but they figured out the business. Looks like Warner's going to be very happy. They're very excited. They're very happy with whatever deal they struck with HBO. And HBO Max, man, is going to be very, very fun times. And I mean, this is what I was looking for all along. So whenever this hit, obviously everyone was like, okay, let's just wait until it's over. Okay, let's just wait until it's over. Okay, let's just wait till it's over. And then now we're seeing that it may be around for a while. After I realized that, I was like, okay, these movies need to come out. They can't hold these movies forever. Like, who knows when we'll be able to go to movie theaters again. But, I'm really excited that they did this. Hopefully what'll happen is that different other studios will strike deals with other people like Netflix and, Hulu, and obviously Disney is going to try to do their thing. Hopefully Disney does, follow suit as well. They already tried this. They were the front runners in this with the, the Mulan movie. But I don't think it did that well. That's because they put a price on top of the movie. Like, they made it like you had to pay like $15 or something. No, it was $30. So you had to pay $30 for the movie, on top of you already paying for the streaming service, which, as we saw, everyone hated that. So yeah, really excited about this. Like I said, I've been on a bit of a rant. I'm talking about it a lot because I'm really excited about it. Iris says WB owns HBO, so this is free for them. Makes sense from a business view. I'm not complaining either. Okay, so WB owns HBO. Okay, perfect. Okay, well then that does make a lot of sense for them then. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it won't cost them anything. It's free. But here's the good part. This is what it's gonna do. It's gonna drive. Basically, what all they're doing is they're transitioning the cash flow from the movie theaters to the streaming service. So now that you say that, what all they're doing is they're basically taking. Okay, we would have made this amount of money from the movie theaters. Okay, well let's push everybody to HBO Max, to the streaming service. Obviously, with all of these movies coming out, you're gonna have probably millions of people subscribing to the HBO Max platform, right? That's a subscription, a monthly subscription, and you may not make all of your money up front, but if you think about the long run, especially if you have good content on the platform for people to subscribe to the platform and then stay on the platform, it's gonna do very, very well. It's gonna do very, very well. It's gonna benefit them for sure, 100%. Because I've been saying this ever since HBO Max came out. HBO Max is now my favorite streaming service. I barely watch anything else now. I don't really watch Netflix anymore. I really don't watch Hulu like that anymore. I'm usually on HBO Max every day, or if I'm not on HBO Max, I'm on Disney Plus. Those are the only two I really watch today. So, and then, obviously, like I said, if people come to HBO Max and they see the catalog and if it appeals to them, they'll stay. And now you have a new customer, right? And then, you will have some people who will pay I don't know how much it is. I can't remember how much HBO Max is, but let's just say $10, $10 a month. So let's say they pay the $10, and think about if 1 million people paid $10. a million new people to the platform to come see one movie. Let's say Godzilla versus Kong. Let's just say 1 million people, brand new. You do the math. 10 million times I'm sorry, $10 times 1 million. You do the math. That's just 1 million. I'm sure it'll probably be more than that. Then let's say they leave. Let's say another Mortal Kombat, another million people come. And again, I know it takes much more money to recoup, but it may take multiple months for them to recoup this money. But I'm excited for it, man. I am excited. They're definitely cutting out the middleman, Irish. They're cutting out the middleman because they have to pay these movie theater companies to, and they get paid. The bad thing about this is the movie theater companies are probably going to go out of business. And as we saw through the pandemic, some of them have already started to kind of, fall down, which, I really hate that because I love going to the movies. I know my favorite movie theater. I don't know if they're open or not because I haven't checked since the pandemic, but, I really think that's just, I think it's really cool, man. I think it's really cool. I'm really excited about this. But enough of this WB, Warner Brothers, HBO stuff. Christmas Day, we get it going. I want to talk about the Prime 1 Phase 1 showcase that was yesterday, last night. And again, this is, I don't know if you guys saw, which I'm pretty sure you have. And I'm not here to kind of go through everything because I'm going to make a video about this. I'm going to make a video about the Prime 1 showcase. I'm going to tell you what my favorite things are and what I like the most. Spoiler alert, this is one of them. You have All Might on the back. Like, this is really cool, man. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to just walk through this just briefly. And we'll talk more about this because once I post my video this coming week, I want y'all to tell me what you think. So we'll talk in the comments of that video and really get into the details of it. But what do you guys think? Let me ask you this. What was your favorite standout? Give me your top 3 standouts from this showcase. Now, this could be stuff that we had already known about. Like, for example, they had already told us about Blackout, but now they're showing us Blackout, right? So, like, just give me, what was some of the biggest things that you saw from the showcase, and that it's like, okay, wow, like this is on my radar. I know that me and John was talking last night. John and I was talking last night on the live, and I know that John really enjoyed a lot of this stuff. And by the way, Irish, I got your picture. And he does appear to be leaning. He does appear to be leaning. I'm looking at his foot, his right foot. It doesn't appear that his entire foot is on the base, and I don't know if that should be the case or not, or maybe is it supposed to be leaning like that? I don't think that's good because it looks like it can tip over, unless that base just has to be extremely heavy to where it just holds him down. You know what I mean? But it does. I don't think he's supposed to be leaning like that. Let me try to see if I can save this picture and I can show y'all. We'll come back to it. So I'll give you guys, I'll give you guys my standouts. I'll give you four standouts for me. One being the My Hero Academia statue that we saw in the beginning that I showed you when I first cut it on, right, with All Might in the back. Number two being this statue here, which is the CD Projekt Red The Witcher 3 statue. Obviously, we saw this before. It was a render. Now we're seeing the actual statue. And I think that it just looks phenomenal. It's up for PO right now on Sideshow's website. I think I'm going to do a video on this. So we'll see. That's going to be two. What was the third one? The third one being this one right here. This is the Ghost of Tsushima statue. That's number 3. This statue here is just, I mean, this is phenomenal. This is really, really phenomenal. This is a phenomenal statue. I don't even know what to say. Look at the detail. Like, how does Prime 1 pump out such quality pieces like this, man? That really blows my mind, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This really blows my mind. How, look at this. This looks crazy. And it appears like each statue they come out with is detailed like this. It's really detailed like this. And the quality of this, again, I get it. This is a prototype. And, you know, when we get these statues in hand, it's not apt to look exactly like this. But this just looks phenomenal, man. Look at this fox. They did a very, very good job. Ghost of Tsushima, man. My number 4 is going to be this bad boy right here. This is the Justice Buster. And I don't know if y'all were watching with me last night, but I think I'm pretty much sold on this piece now, the Justice Buster. I really, really like this piece. I think that is phenomenal. I think that this is one of those grail pieces. Like, you won't find this, you know. XM Studios gave us Hulkbuster, which is, you know, I don't think that this is better than this. Justice Buster is better than the Hulkbuster. I do still think that's better than this. But this is a great contender, man. They did a very good job with this. I'm not 100% sold on the Batman. I'll give him a 7 or 8 out of 10. But I do like him. I do like him a lot. And if I were to display them, I would display Batman outside of the Justice Buster. I think that this is just, like, look at this, man. This is good stuff. This is good stuff right here, man. That looks phenomenal. That looks great. I don't know. I put this on my list last night as a maybe. I don't know. I'm leaning towards yes. I think it's going to depend on price. John says Blackout. Sadly, I don't collect Transformers. Grim Knight, Batman, Justice Buster are my 3. Yeah, man, not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Justice Buster is definitely in my list. Grim Knight, Batman, the Grim Batman, he's not in my list. Only reason why is I'm not familiar with him. You know, that's why I'm not, you know, I think he looks cool, but I'm just not as attached to him. And what was I going to say? Oh, someone told me, what was that? I think it was you, John. I think you said that he was like a Punisher version of Batman. John says, hopefully they sell the Batman by himself. Hopefully they sell the Batman by himself. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like I said, I like the Batman. I don't love him. I do like him. And you know, I love the I like the Justice Buster even better. They went all out with this piece. Peace. P is in the house. What's up, P? He said, I might have to cop this one, bro. Justice Buster's badass. What's up, Astro? What's up, dog? And this is, yeah, I might have to cop this one too, man. When I first saw this, I wasn't sold, but now seeing it in this capacity, I'm sold on this piece. I am sold. I'm sold. I'm sold. I gotta get it. I think the only thing that's gonna stop me is the price, depending on where they price it. Here's the thing. I have such a big list, though. I don't know. The only thing that might stop me is my list, because I have a few things on my list that I need that I need to get. A few things on my list being the Sideshow Batman Who Laughs, the Red Death, Dawnbreaker, XM Archangel, XM Martian Manhunter, XM Superman, maybe XM Batman. I don't know. We'll see. Like, it's a lot on my list right now. Justice Buster, I don't know. It's a maybe. Wonder Woman versus Hydra is day one PO for me. Irish. Wonder Woman versus Hydra was I never finished my list. I never finished giving you guys my list, but that's on my list as well. The not Justice League, the Wonder Woman versus Hydra. That was a standout for me for sure. I think that's 4 on my list though, but yeah, that's definitely that's gonna be my standouts. I do like this Superman. I like it. I don't love it. I do think it's cool. We're getting into the Fabok piece here. I was really surprised with the new Bat logo. I do think it looks better with that new Batman logo. But I'm still not like sold on this piece. I'm not going crazy over it like everyone else is. Like, oh my gosh, Jason Fabok. No, it's cool, but it's not like you know, crazy. Now this right here, is something I can get with. This is something I can get with right here. John says, really curious about the price. Me too, actually. I'm really curious about the price as well. I think these are all 1/3 scale. John says not sold on that Batman. Me neither. Not sold on it. They got this new new Berserk statue, Zod versus I'm not familiar with the series. Zod versus dang, what's the other? Guts. That's his name. Guts versus Zod. Irish says I'm not sold on that Batman either. I think I'm sticking with the Hush Batcave. Yeah, that's a great thing to do. I actually used to have that Batcave on order, but I canceled it. Are y'all sold on this? Tell me, are you sold on the Joker, Heath Ledger Joker that was revealed? Are y'all sold on this? Iris says, man, I was let down AF on the Berserk piece. I thought the Berserk piece was cool. Again, I don't know anything about it, so I don't know like if that's a scene in the anime or like what. So I can't really speak to that validity of it. But I do think it was fairly decent. I thought that if you put both the mad faces on them, it gives a impression that it's, you know, they have a lot of emotion going on there. So I thought it was cool. John says, love the Ledger Joker. I do think this is a very good Joker here. For some reason, I envision it would be a little bit bigger. For some reason, I don't know why. Ira said the sculpted hair is crazy. I agree. I think they gave us two versions of this, right? Sculpted hair versus rooted, right? You saw how his eyes moved? I was kind of freaked out by that. What do y'all think about this? Dark Knight Returns, Batman v Superman. What do y'all think about this? I thought this was cool. At first, I thought it was from the movie, but then I realized that it was from the comics, solely based on what he's wearing and the scene. Because this wasn't. I don't think this was a part of the movie. I don't think this looked exactly like this in the movie. So that's kind of how I knew this was a little different. Ooh, I just noticed something. I really like how the love how Superman here, he has veins, a lot of veins popping out of his neck, and they're green. And then also too, if you look here, it looks like you see the punch mark in his face. I think that's pretty cool too. Then obviously the blood coming out of his mouth. They put a lot of detail into this. P says, yo, this DK Dalio caught me off guard. Love this comic, maybe my fave, but I'll pass on this. Valid? Yeah, it definitely caught me off guard. I didn't expect this at all. I do think that this is what was I about to say? I don't remember. Ira says, I agree, super awesome piece, but I'm going to pass. I agree. I echo that same sentiment, guys. I do think it's a really, really cool piece, but I'm going to pass as well. And last but not least, I know that a lot of people were excited about this. We have the Grim Knight. And we'll see a few more pictures of him here in a second. So that is the Prime 1 next level. Well, I'm sorry, Prime 1 Phase 1 showcase. Just a quick recap. I just wanted to kind of recap it with you guys. I know some of you watched it with me live last night, and that was fun. I just wanted to, breeze over it really quickly for the live. John says the base looks like it's 2 feet long. Yeah, the base looks really wide. I think that's another reason why it's a pass for me. It's like just too wide, man. It's a little bit just too wide. I'm looking for. I had some pictures of the Grim Knight in my thing here, but I don't know what happened. So I won't show that one, but what I will show is this one. And this is a fan art, Magneto. Fan art Magneto. Looks like he has some cards laying on his base. I'm going to assume that's going to be Gambit. Trying to take him down. This is really cool. Rarely see a black suited Mags. I thought this was hilarious. Into exile I must go. Pay Grogu's child support. I will not. That's funny. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with people? Here's the little guy. I thought this was really cute. People are having fun with these pieces. Just wanted to show that briefly. Here is a custom Hulk. This is my personal opinion, guys. Well, I'm not talking to you, Siri. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Thank you. I'm gonna be honest. I think that this Hulk statue that we're looking at here, this is probably one of the better Hulk statues in my personal opinion. I know that's not like popular. You know, a lot of people aren't saying that, but this is definitely one of the better ones out there for me. The base, super simple. We don't have much to talk about here. The star of the show is the guy himself. He looks freaking huge too. Look at his hands. He just looks gigantic. He looks like he's I don't know. He's definitely 1/3 scale, looks like, but he's freaking huge. Few pictures from XM. John says Hulk looks awesome. I agree. I think this is just a kind of like a compilation of all the XM Studios Transformer statues so far, like to date. And I must say that they have an impressive lineup here. 7 statues. This Transformers line is crazy. I think this is more of an old school design, but still looks phenomenal. They did a very, very good job with these pieces. Starscream. Like, this just looks good. Soundwave. This right here is something that was posted. I want to be sure. I think I want to say XM. This is a tease. Obviously, we can see who this is. This is going to be Iron Man. Can y'all tell me what Mark version this is? Is it Mark? Is it above 50? It has to be above 50 with all these different things, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. Was it Mark 43, Mark 50, Mark 60, Mark 70, 80, 5? I don't know. I'm excited for it though. I'm really I think that I like what XM did with their Hulkbuster Iron Man. So I'm excited to see what they're doing with this one. And here's one thing I just missed. Here's one thing I wish. And I know that I'm not the only one here, and I'm also just a no one. So take it for what it's worth. But I really wish, and I've been wanting to say this for the past week. I really, really wish Sideshow would do things like this to get us excited. You know, like this is like an unofficial teaser. Like we already know who this is, but you know, we don't know what he's gonna look like. We don't know what his pose is gonna be. We don't know anything. What his base is gonna look like. We don't know anything. But guess what? We know that this is Iron Man, and now we're excited, and now we're looking, and we're waiting, and we're hoping. But I mean, Sideshow they do their little graphics, but they normally put it out just like on a whim, like not long before it comes out. And you know, obviously we have 12 days of Sideshow, but that's only 12 days of Sideshow. Like they randomly pop these things out and randomly get people excited. And you know, I don't know. I don't know. I just wish we would get more from Sideshow. I mean, XM Studios and Prime One, hell, even Queen Studios, they're giving us a lot. And I'm not being ungrateful. I just, you know, I think highly of Sideshow, and I really appreciate their work and what they do. And just me being a spoiled fan and a spoiled supporter, I like more. I want a little bit more, man. So you know, especially I feel like Sideshow has given us. I feel like they've not really given us much this year. As far as new things, I mean, you think about the 2 showcases we had this summer with the Sideshow Con in the summer. Then you had the New York Con. We didn't get that many statues. We just didn't, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know why, but we just didn't get that many. And you know, just kind of looking for Sideshow to give us a little bit more. And you know, maybe it's the pandemic, but at first that's what I was saying until we had the Prime One event, and Prime One was showing us renderings and just doing the spin arounds of the renderings and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, if they can do that, then like we can get we can get some from Sideshow, right? So I don't know. That's just a little being a passionate, spoiled fan. Just wanted to say that. Here's a custom Silver Surfer. Custom Silver Surfer. Looks crazy. I like this. Stoic. Love the cosmic power that's coming off his hand. It's pretty cool. I feel like they did a decent job with this. It's not the best Silver Surfer I've seen, but it's not the worst either. Ira says that Surfer looks awesome. He does. I agree. He does look awesome. Like I said, I think I just really love how this effect is coming off his hand. And I really love, I don't know. I love the contrast of his body versus the blue cosmic effect. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just love I love that contrast. That blue versus that silver. Then you got the base. The base is like almost like he's standing on a planet. It's like almost like a bluish purple. Like, I think that it just kind of all fits well. John says Silver Surfer has a Bowen design theme. I'm not familiar with Bowen design. I don't know who this is, but I like her. I don't know who she is, or what series she comes from, or what power she has, but I like everything about her. I love everything about her. This is a dope piece. The sculptor Sandro Lucic. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I apologize. I'm not trying to do that on purpose. You did a great job with this, man. This looks freaking phenomenal. This is a great piece, man. It's a great piece. Look, and this from this view looks like he's behind her looking. That's funny. Oh, I forgot about this. So yeah, so I think Iron Studios had like some type of event or something, and they revealed a bunch of um they, what was I saying? They did an event. Looks like we got a bunch of new 1/10 scale pieces. Joker, Superman, and by the way, I think all of them look fantastic. Look at this. Look at Catwoman, Hawk Girl, 1/10 scale. These are really dope pieces here. Again, not as detailed. Joker, not as detailed, but not as detailed, but they still look really cool. Really fun pieces. Now we're getting into the Spider-Man Negative Zone suit from PCS. This is a new piece revealed just last week. I did a hit or miss video for this statue, and if you haven't seen it yet, just head over to my channel and you can watch it there and get more details and more pictures and videos and more insight into this piece. And maybe even if you want to pre-order it, you can do that on that video as well. I got a link for it, so there you go. Shoot on over to that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a bad YouTuber. Anyway, radio YouTuber. These are a few pictures. Looks pretty cool. I like how they did the lighting here. Looks like they I mean, I don't know. I just really like this piece. I like it a little bit better than the original. Like, look at this. Look how detailed this is. Like, look at the texture. Like, look at the little texture in the piece. Like, this just looks really cool. Look at this. Look at his eyes. I don't know. This looks freaking fantastic. See the purple light here shining. I don't know if we needed the purple light, but we needed this statue though. Because that Negative Zone suit, they really made a great choice of putting that out there. Quickly, we have the Black Canary. These are the final production photos of the Black Canary from, I think this was from New York Con. The New York, San Diego, New York, San Diego. The New York Comic Con event from Sideshow. If you're on the market for a Black Canary, this is the one for you. I really like this Black Canary. Very sexy. Very classy at the same time. That's the same picture, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Very sexy, very classy, guys. What say you? Here's a penguin. I missed this one in the 1/10. It's pretty cool. I love penguin. Now, if we can get this in a 1/4 scale, that would work out as well too. We already really looked at this. This is the Justice Buster. We already saw that, guys. We don't have to go back through that. John says, not sure why they did a Black Canary. Hey man, I said the exact same thing when it happened, but no one listens to me, so you know, there's that. I think these are some pictures from the XM showcase. We went through this already, so we don't have to look at that again. I won't torture you with that. Oh, here are the rest of those pictures that I found of the Grim Knight. Man, look at this. Look at this Batman Who Laughs. Wow. Look at that. That's phenomenal. What is this? Oh, this is the Harley. We kind of already went through this. I won't put you through that again. Is this another Harley one? Oh, this is that another Magneto picture from the beginning. I think that's it, guys. I think that's all the pictures I have today. Let's see what else I got. I got something else. I thought. Let me ask y'all this: Have y'all used? Have y'all taken advantage of any of this? The deals on Sideshow's website from Black Friday and Cyber Week or Cyber Day, or was it Cyber Monday or whatever? Have y'all taken advantage of any of these? Excuse me. Also, if you guys know of, if you guys know of, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, art prints. If you guys know of any art prints, like any art prints, like other than Sideshow's website, are there any other places you can get an art print? Please let me know. It's what I'm looking for. It's what I'm looking for. It's what I'm looking for. John says that I bought the Punisher PFEX, had $65 off. Wow. Okay, that's what's up. Congrats. 65 bucks off. I'll take 65 bucks off a statue every day. Any day of the week. Have y'all seen this Christian Bale 1/6 scale statue? Who is this from? Hot Toys? Yeah, with the bike. Have y'all seen this? Wow, this looks crazy. Just a little bit more expensive. No companion pieces here. I know there was a bike. The bat pod. So that's $290. This is $285. Wow. That's $600 for the two. I don't know about that, man. John says been looking for the bat pod and now it's offered again. It definitely looks cool. It definitely looks cool. It's just really expensive. My thing is, dang, it doesn't come out till May 2022. It's like a year and a half from now. Iris says good for the people that didn't have either of these. I didn't know that these were releases, like re-releases. I thought this was brand new. Cause I didn't know. But I do think that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's check and see what's is in the coming soon tab of Sideshow. Nothing much new. It's pretty much the same stuff from New York Con back in October. Not much has changed. We still have same stuff. Yeah, pretty much the same stuff, I think. This art print and this Moff Gideon is, I think, the newest stuff, right? Because I think we saw the Rocky at the New York Comic Con. Yeah, I don't think we have much. I'm going to look at this later, so I'm going to do one of those. But yeah, man, I don't think we have much. John says, but you have to get the Batman to go along with it. I agree. You definitely, if you're going to get the Bat Pod, you got to get the Batman to go along with it. You have to. And hell, in my opinion, if you're going to get the Batman and the Bat Pod, you have to put the Batman on the Bat Pod when you display it. Unless, I mean, the Bat Pod won't be justified unless you have Batman on it, right? So, I think that's all I got today, guys. I think that's all I got. If there's nothing else, do we have anything else that's pressing? Any questions, concerns, anything anyone wants to talk about, any topics? Because I think I'm fresh out of topics and I'm fresh out of pictures. We don't have, well, I just want to point this out there. I had 7 things on my list, 5 solids, 2 honorable mentions of things we'll see on the Prime 1 event. None of them were met. So we didn't get Injustice 2 Flash. We didn't get a Hush. We didn't get a Harley Who Laughs. We didn't get a Raven, a Dr. Fate, a Constantine, or a Batgirl. We didn't get any of those pictures. I'm not mad because I like the event, but I'm just saying we didn't get any of it. Iris says it comes. The pod doesn't come with the gun. It comes with that Batman you have to get. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to get both. I feel like you have to get both. Or you don't have to. I mean, you just get the Batman. I think the Batman by himself is pretty cool. But if you do plan to get the Bat Pod, then you have to display him with the Bat Pod. You have to have him on the Bat Pod. That's what make it. That'll take it to the next level. Especially if you can get like some type of villain 6 scale and have, you know, Batman on the Bat Pod with his gun up or something, and the villain's kind of there, like you know, like, oh my gosh, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Do we have anything else? Let me see if you guys have liked this video. Like this video right now. Like what's currently, like the video you're watching. Just tap the like button one time. That's all you gotta do. It'll help me out tremendously. What it does is it helps people like you see more of my content, and I think that's always a good thing, right? So. Ah, nice. John says that he's going to get both to go along with the tumbler. I think that's pretty cool. Congrats, man. Congrats on getting that. You know, I'm really excited for you. I have one 6 scale that's going to come like in 2022. Well, actually, it might be 2021 because I think I ordered it in 2019. I think it's supposed to come 2021. So I think it may be summer 2021 when I get it. I just need to order a Spider-Man to go with it. It's a Mysterio. It's a Mysterio statue. I think it's, you know, a really, really cool piece. All right, guys, we have a busy week ahead of us. We have a lot to get to. I have a lot of videos to get to and to make and to prepare for you guys. So I'm going to hop off for today. Again, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for being here today. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. So I really, really appreciate that. I thank you again for your time. I thank you again for your passion. I thank you again for your energy and your presence. And we will see you. I will see you this coming week. I'll be dropping some videos, so be on the lookout for those. And until next time, man, happy collecting, man. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Collect what you like. Collect what you like. Collect what you like. Not what anyone else likes. Collect what you like. Y'all have a good... Oh, wait. Survival... Survival Economics says, what about the Iron Studios Batman? Iron Studios Batman. Iron Studios Batman. I mean, Survival caught me on the. Oh, we already talked about that one, Survival. Let's see. This is what he's talking about. Yeah, we already saw that one. We talked about this one a little bit earlier in the show. Really cool piece, though. I do think it's really cool. Or is this is, I'm pretty sure this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is a really dope piece. I thought this was really cool. I love it. It's really detailed for it to be so small. Really, really cool piece. But yep, Survival. Watch the replay of the stream. We had a good time today, and join us next week. We have these episodes every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So next week we'll be back at it again. Like I said, this week coming up, we have videos coming. So be on the lookout for those. But I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. It's the holiday season. I have statues on the way. I have quite a few statues coming this month. So, really excited about getting these statues in, reviewing them for you guys, and getting them up for display, man. But don't forget to dust your statues if you don't have cases. And y'all be good, man. Y'all be safe. See you in the next video. Peace.